What's the value of art if you can't speak about it with people?
That's what makes a museum interesting. I actually think arts don't exist without relations.
You can have this without any language because it goes beyond that.
Art makes people aware of differences and it creates connections. The Floor is Yours came alive a couple of years ago. We were already working on co-creation, but we wanted to take it a step further. So we thought about how can we develop a project where people from communities are making decisions about what is being programmed in museums. Also, as a museum, it would be really interesting to work internationally, to see what is happening in different countries and learn from each other. The Mart and the Mumok were museums that were very willing to cooperate in this project.
Quando ci è stato chiesto di scegliere 2 partner locali, ci siamo orientati su delle realtà abbastanza diverse tra loro. Abbiamo collaborato con la Foresta, che è un'accademia di comunità. L'altra realtà invece è un'accademia d'arte, la Laba. In effetti abbiamo cominciato proprio a lavorare con l'ABA in vista della prima residenza che ha visto 3 studenti andare a Rotterdam al museo Boijmans e curare un progetto in relazione ai partner locali di quel museo.
Here in Rotterdam, locally, we worked with 2 partners. One of them was Cult North, a group of young makers that are autodidact. And the other partner was the local deaf community. We had an intense collaboration, and one of the aims was to get a better understanding of the deaf culture.
So in the beginning, when I entered the Boijmans, I felt like people did not know that well how the deaf community operates.
But then during this week we learned new things, and it brought us closer together as well.
And it was really, really eye-opening to see how many levels of perception of art you can have from different backgrounds.
I ragazzi hanno progettato un visual per un evento rivolto alla comunità di non udenti di Rotterdam. È stato bellissimo vedere il risultato di questa coprogettazione che poi avremmo dovuto provare anche noi a realizzare qui nella residenza organizzata a Rovereto qualche mese dopo. E con la Foresta abbiamo coprogettato proprio quella residenza che ha visto ospiti i rappresentanti del Mumok e l'associazione Beuningen.
We were very lucky to have Verein Nachbarinnen in Wien as our local partner.
We are working with the refugees and immigrants who are isolated in Vienna, helping them to integrate and empowering them to take part of the society.
In this project, we're trying to use the art that the Pero has made and his techniques to use it as a tool for the participants, creating something and then trying to express what they want to express.
And the second residency that we had changed our museum for the future. We had the deaf community of Boijmans van Beuningen in Mumok, and for the first time we were realizing how important it is to integrate new practices for us as a museum if we want to have an education and mediation or an exhibition program that's also interesting for people with hearing disabilities. There has been a huge impact just through the residencies.
Le residenze sono state sicuramente il cuore del progetto The Floor is Yours, ma molto altro lavoro è stato fatto in ognuno dei 3 musei, soprattutto per progettare e realizzare un programma pubblico di eventi.
Eventi che sono stati coprogettati con i vari partner locali. Il Mart si è concentrato sui più giovani, coinvolgendoli e lasciandogli spazio per essere protagonisti all'interno del museo. Una campagna di comunicazione, un microfestival, vari workshop e anche la progettazione degli spazi all'interno del museo.
Un altro esempio di progetto per il pubblico è quello che Nachbarinnen ha realizzato insieme al Mumok a Vienna.
In the collaboration with Mumok, we were trained as tour guides. 200 women from different communities took part of the workshop. We guide the women who have never seen museum. The art which they saw, it helped her to draw something which she had in her life. It's not just a picture, but it tells something.
In occasione del seminario finale a Rotterdam, la prima giornata è stata dedicata proprio a un confronto interno tra i partner su quelli che sono stati questi 2 anni di progetto. Fiche ci ha chiesto di portare un vero e proprio workshop. L'idea è stata di sviluppare una ruota dove sono presenti 10 diverse parole chiave che definiscono il progetto The Floor is Yours. Queste parole venivano poi scelte dai diversi partner e abbinate a delle immagini.
At the start of the project, we had no clue what would be happening because we gave the floor away. The communities could decide what would happen here in the museum. We didn't know what was happening in a month, in 6 months or in a year.
Abbiamo riscoperto come l'arte possa essere un linguaggio di condivisione anche tra persone che hanno un background e utilizzano delle lingue diverse.
I think this project is all about relationships. It's about people trusting each other, working on something together.
Also hier habe ich diese Foto genommen, weil
The reason why this project is 2 years is because it really takes time to get to know people.
And to build that trust before you can really start creating things.
If I would have to summarize the whole project with just one statement, it's really getting to know each other.
Noi progettisti, noi mediatori dell'arte, possiamo anche fare un passo indietro, ascoltare un altro punto di vista e creare qualcosa di nuovo.
With communities, you have to listen what they ask for, what they really want, what they feel like.
Work with the people you want to engage instead of think for them.
And now I notice that there is more of an open mind and more inclusivity. And I feel like we build a lot of bridges.
The idea of the Museum of the Future is not written in stone yet. And by connecting with new people and new groups, we might come up with something that we never even thought of.
For us now, at the end of this project, it actually feels like the start. The start of learning how to work with these communities, getting to know them better, and now knowing each other well enough to keep on creating together, keep on giving the floor away.